Hey everybody, Sean here, and I hope you're doing well. Eli Israel is who we're looking at today, so let's jump right in. And special thanks to Freedom of Choice for sharing this. If you aren't familiar with Eli Israel, then thank God for that, because he is a heretic and an antichrist. This is his site, and if we look at some of his comments, we'll see exactly what he's about. He's anti-Jesus. And this is an ignorant man, because when Dave Francis called him out for being antichrist, Eli replies by calling him brother. He obviously doesn't understand what a spiritual brother is. If we click on the About tab, we see that his channel is dedicated to waking up his fellow Israelites from the lies and fallacies found in the New Testament and revealing the truth of scriptures. So, I would guess that he's a Jewish man. In this video, he teaches that King David was the actual Messiah.
So the conclusion to the question, is Jesus really the Messiah? The conclusion is that David has been anointed by the Most High to be the Messiah. David is a true Messiah. In fact, Jesus was invented by the pagans who wrote the New Testament in order to lead the children of Israel into idolatry in their false religion called Christianity, instead of worshiping the one true God. It's time for the people of God to wake up to the fact that we have been deceived. We have to return to the Most High God and cast away the bonds of slavery that are under the religion of Christianity.
And I'll leave the full link below if you want to listen to this nonsense. The sad part is that so many people are deceived and believe David is the true Messiah. But that's obviously not true, because David did not die like a lamb and take the sins of the world on himself like Isaiah 53 describes. 1 Chronicles 17 says that the seed of David's sons would establish his kingdom. David wasn't born of a virgin. David didn't pre-exist in heaven, and we could go on to so many other reasons. But this is just foolish. He's got another video asking, what did Jesus Christ redeem us from? And he says this.
So the answer to the question, what did Christ redeem us from, is this. Jesus Christ did not redeem us from anything, because he never existed. He was invented by the pagans who wrote the New Testament in order to lead the children of Israel into idolatry.
This man is deceived and deceiving people with his lies. In this video, he teaches that the Spirit of Jesus Christ in us is evil.
Because these people who have the Spirit of Christ, the spirit of compromise in them, they desire to do what is right, but there is something in their flesh that prevents them. Just like Paul could not do what was right because of that evil that was present in him. These Christians and Christianites who have the Spirit of Jesus or the Spirit of Christ within them, the spirit of compromise, they might want to do the right thing, but there's no good thing in their flesh. They do not have the Holy Spirit, so they are unable to help themselves.
I would guess that this just might be blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, and there is no forgiveness for that. And I feel so bad for his followers. He teaches that the spirit of Christianity is the spirit of compromise. Look at this poor deceived man. He says, how do we rid ourselves of that spirit of compromise if we, when we were Christian, invited that spirit into our hearts? I don't want to have anything other than the Holy Spirit from the Most High in me. And then this deceiver tells him that the demonic spirit of Christ needs to be exorcised. I've never heard such evil talk. He calls Jesus' spirit a filthy spirit and tells him to pray and ask the Most High to remove the Spirit of Christ and to put his Holy Spirit in you. This man is committing the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit and leading people to hell. This man's whole website is hatred of Jesus. He said it himself. He's anti-Jesus. Once again, This is why we have to read our Bibles and have the Holy Spirit in us to help us understand God's truth. So when deceivers like this guy come along, we won't be led astray. This makes me sick, so we're going to leave it here for today, but feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below, and until next time, take care and God bless.